Have you seen You People?
Excuse me?
Have you seen You People?
Is that a movie or a show?
It's a movie.
Huh?
A movie.
Which app?
Eddie Murphy. Oh, Netflix.
Oh.
I'm live right there.
Oh, my bad. I thought we had the 5 minutes. My bad.
No, we up. Let's get it.
No, it's okay. I'm saying that it's the microphone.
Oh, it's going to let you countdown. I see it.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about. No, I didn't see it. I don't have Netflix. I gotta get Netflix back. Cody Rhodes mentioned AEW in the press conference. Oh boy.
Testing.
Year.
Testing. All right, well, that ain't working.
Indeed. Let's get it.
What is going on, YouTube? It's NC and the place to be, chilling with your homie Mr. A&D, back to give you guys a live stream of, yes, the Royal Rumble of 2023. It's been a while since we did a live stream here on Nerd Coalition. I said I gotta do at least for the Royal Rumble. We gotta get back into live stream and stuff like that. And joining me is my crew. I want to be the one that's on camera right now, but you guys can hear them. First off, we're going to introduce my co-host that's with us, and that is not Deion Sanders for Primetime.
Yo.
And also the man, the myth, the reality, the revolutionary, Freshman Flow.
Year.
Yo,
He's
hey,
back, man. Island of relevancy.
I'm
Darn
like,
it, I
man,
botched it.
put your ones in the air right now, man. How you got to feel? I'm about to say, I'm proud that you stayed in the ring, Q Flow, instead of everybody trying to take off and mess up the whole family. What's
Yeah,
going
right.
on?
It's a sucker move, man. But I get it. He trusted him, man. Sometimes you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Sometimes your friends show their true colors, and you don't know how to respond, man. We gonna get my boy Jay right, man. We gonna
right.
get him right.
Well, that's good to hear, man. A lot of things happen. Look, Royal Rumble. First of all, the whole WrestleMania season is one time a year when it comes to at least wrestling that I'm excited for. And the Royal Rumbles have given some duds. They have given some great ones. They have given some mid ones and things like that. And last year was a very disappointing Royal Rumble. They was just like, throw it in there because we don't care. So now everybody was really hooked on to see what a Triple H booked Royal Rumble would be, and that's what we got, tonight. And I have to say, I enjoyed myself for the most part. There are things that I did not like. There's things that I had issues with. Obviously, I'm saying it wasn't perfect by no means. And I have to say, this was long. This was like an AEW show.
I think Triple H booked the end of the Rumble. I think somebody else. I'm saying who? Somebody else did the rest of it.
I'm not going to jump to that just yet.
Trying to give my man credit already.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna try. I'm just because here's the thing, they had some good things in the Rumble, and I think a lot of times whether they want to admit it or not, people's expectations were a little high. Maybe even too high for something, especially when it came to some of my friends I was talking to today, when it came to certain podcasts that people was listening to and stuff like that. People's expectations were a little bit too high. And I was just like, we gotta come back down to earth a little bit here, because when they get too high, we tend to, upset ourselves and get upset or demanded that they didn't do what we expected them to do type thing. But I really think that, for what it was. Me personally, I like the women's rumble better than the men's rumble tonight. Now, that's just me. I don't know if anybody. No, because there are certain things I really liked about it. I would like to say there's certain things I liked about the men's one also that you gonna get into it. There's one match I just completely could not stand, and I'm pretty sure you already know what that is. So we will definitely talk about that.
Let's get into it.
But when we get into that, so this is your Royal Rumble 2023 review with all of us, man. So we're gonna get right up into this thing because this thing was a long show, and I knew something was gonna be up when they kicked off the show with the men's Royal Rumble. I think it's the first time in history that the men's Royal Rumble actually opened the show. So I was like, okay, well, this is where we started at, because obviously I had my sister and her boyfriend, they came over, that they was excited. I was like, okay, we gonna start off with this. All right, well, let's do it. But before that happened, Pat McAfee comes back. He returns. I honestly thought he was number one. I thought that's how it was coming. He was just coming back down to join the announce table with Corey Graves and Michael Cole. So it was cool to see Pat McAfee back. We all expected to see Pat McAfee back tonight. I mean, I know I was. Y'all there?
I definitely was. My fault. I forgot I was on mute. Yeah, I definitely was excited, bro. Because it's like it's Pat, man. He gotta come back for one of these. Why not come back for the Rumble?
I figured well because college football is over now, so
that too, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing else to do. Pull up.
So we kick off the Rumble hot because number one is Gunther, or as Jerry King would say, Gunther, is number one.
How Flo the Rookie says it, Gunther.
And here's the thing, I wish my sister's boyfriend was in the chat right now, because I guessed about 15 of these picks correctly in this matchup. 12, 15. And I was like, it was like, who's number two going to be? And I was like, it can't be another heel. And because I was like, would it be cool to get the whole interest? But I was like, you know what? I think it's going to be Sheamus. Why wouldn't you do Gunther and Sheamus again, right? And damn sure was Sheamus came out. So I was hot for this job. I was like, Gunther and Sheamus again. Yeah, because I figured.
That's how you start.
That's how I know. So they start off in the match. Obviously, they go and pounds to each other. The coming in at number 3 is The Miz. The Miz comes in there before he tries to ease his way into the ring, but he doesn't really get up in there. And like I said, I'm gonna break this thing down, but feel free to have a conversation. You don't have to wait for me to stop or anything like that.
Yeah, because, we got.
Number 4 is Kofi Kingston. I was like, okay, so we're gonna get the Kofi shit out the way first.
Oh, we gonna talk about Kofi.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. So that happened. Number 5, Giant Gargano came out. I was like, I wish the crowd reaction would have been a little bit bigger for Gargano.
Boy, the crowd went mild.
Yeah, I was just like, do they not know Gargano that much, or they forgot he was out and injured? And I was just like, I don't know. But I was like, they went kind of mild for Gargano. By that time, number 6, Xavier Woods comes out. Now, there's a point in the match where everybody's laid out, and it's just Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston staring at each other like they about to go at it. I was like, fuck it, why not? Just give us a little.
They done set us back 10 more years, man.
yeah, give us a scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to wrestle each other and y'all still be friends,
right?
But then they sat there and do like a wheelbarrow move and they start slapping each other's asses. I was just like, what the fuck?
Hey, bro, come on, yo. Y'all set us back 10 more years, bro.
And I'm about to say, the shit that's going on now in America right now, bro, we don't need to be going back no further.
Right.
We already had 5 assholes that set us back way back. So I'm just like, yo, we don't need that right now. And so they did that. That's when Karrion Kross comes out. He comes in at number 7. Then at number 8 is Shush Please. Chad Gable makes his way out to the Rumble. Comes in there looking like mini Kurt Angle, suplexing everybody, T-bone everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Saying
yeah, I was about to say him and I think it was him and Woods got in some good.
Yeah, got some good mat wrestling.
Flow wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also they had Drew McIntyre come in at number 9. So I heard that they dropped the Banger Bros name now. Because of, obviously
because of the porn site, yeah.
But I'm just sitting there like, but we had Raw XXX though? So like, okay, so like make up your mind on what y'all want to do. Number 10 is Santos Escobar. So that he comes out of the ring, he gets his hisses into a couple people, things like that. Now, there was a point where The Miz got eliminated. I think he was one of the first ones to get eliminated. I don't know if he was trying to hold like his foot up and that he got eliminated, but he was like the first one eliminated. So then Xavier Woods got eliminated. Now Xavier Woods looked like he got a chair for Kofi, and so when now Kofi was on the apron, and he gets knocked off. I don't know if it was by Sheamus or Guth, I can't remember. And he tries to land on the chair, but the chair falls over, and he botched again. Second year in a row that Kofi botched the rest of the Royal Rumble spot. Me personally, if y'all don't like this, so be it. Time to cancel the Royal Rumble spot.
Yeah, I was about to say, get rid of it.
I'm just because right
at this point you're gonna kill yourself, bro.
First of all, I want people to say Kofi's almost 40 years old. Is he in shape? Sure, but he ain't as young as he used to be. This ain't, he been doing this since 2012. That's over 10 years ago. 2012 was the debut of the first Kofi spot. He been doing this for 10 years already. And I'm like, bro, it's time to give up the spot because he botched it last year, and then he tries to do his feet hit, but no, he was on the floor, he's eliminated. And I was like, even if he got back in there, I don't know how much longer he was going to be in there anyway. Number 11 came out, and it was Angelo Dawkins. This kind of threw me off because I was just like, I don't usually personally like it when tag teams are in the Rumble because I'm just like, a tag team's not going to win the Rumble. And I understand New Day's like a stable, and of course you got to get the Kofi spot going and stuff like that, but it's usually just them. But when they put actual tag teams in there, I'm just like, ooh, you're trying to fill spots. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no chance of none of these people winning. And I said, when I see Chad Gable, I was like, well, they probably gonna put Otis in this joint too. Like, But then number 12 came out. Prime's boy, Brock Lesnar. The thing he wished for, he said, I don't want to see Brock interact with other people. Well, guess what? As soon as Brock came out, I told my sister, I said, reset because he gonna clear house.
clean the crib.
He gonna clean house, and then it's gonna be let's reset everything. So he takes out Santos Escobar. He takes out Gargano. Gable is gone. The only people that's left in there is McIntyre and Sheamus. When Brock is in there, he takes out Dawkins and all that.
No.
And then I was just like, okay, I know what's going to happen now. At 13, it's Lashley. Lashley comes out, and I was like, because you have to have them. Now Lashley come in there, and he just starts spearing everybody. He spears Sheamus. He gives a spine to the Gunther, and then he spears Drew McIntyre. He spears Brock and everything. And what did Brock get hit with before Lashley eliminated him? Because I don't know if it wasn't a bro kick or something like that. And by the way, Brock and Gunther had a stare down. I don't know if that's WrestleMania tease or not, but I was like, just give him one chop and I'll be cool. One chop, one German suplex, and I think I could be satisfied.
Chopping right in the sword.
Yeah, right in the sword. And I think I'll be satisfied. But however, Lashley comes and clotheslines Lesnar right over the top. Lesnar's like, what the fuck? And everybody's popping like, yeah, Lashley. What did I tell you, Q? What did I say? I told you the other day when we was talking, I said, who gonna get that receipt?
Oh yeah, you said Bobby was gonna get his payback.
I said, Bobby get that receipt. Now they definitely gonna finish out this trilogy, and I don't think it's gonna be at Elimination Chamber. I think it's gonna be at Extreme.
Nah, that's a Mania.
At Mania, they're gonna have the third one, whether it's a no holds barred, whether it's whatever the case may be. But they gonna get
last man. Nah.
Well, I don't need Brock messing up the ring again, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Number 14, Corbin comes out, but Brock like, no, we ain't doing this. He F5s Corbin on the outside on the floor. And as he goes back, he just grips a referee up by his neck and just like bullies the shit, like pushes him over the barricade with one arm till that ref disappears. And I was just like, why you gonna bully that man? Then he walk off. He gonna bully that man and then he gonna walk off like that. So
I thought he was gonna just like gatekeep the ring, don't let nobody in.
Yes, that's what
I thought he was gonna do.
That would have been kind of cool too. 15 is Seth Rollins. He comes, he puts Corbin into the ring. Then they take out Corbin. Corbin don't even last that long. Number 16 is Otis. Then number 17 is Rey Mysterio. But Rey Mysterio is not coming out. And we're like, what the hell happened to Rey Mysterio? He just didn't come out. I thought he was going to show something backstage or something. He just never came out. 18, Dominic comes out with Rey Mysterio's mask. So it looks like we're going to get tomorrow or Monday some behind the scenes footage of how Judgment Day probably took out Rey Mysterio to take his spot, or just so he would participate in the Rumble. We got to get to Mysterio and Dom somehow. I think Dom messing up his chances at the Rumble would really do something. Just saying.
I for sure thought Ray was going to come out and eliminate Dom.
First of all, can we talk about how Dom lasted that long?
Honestly,
like I was like, oh damn, Dom's still in this motherfucker. Dom is still in this joint, and he lasted for a minute. Elias comes out, he gets tossed out by McIntyre and Sheamus when he gets a bro kick / Claymore kick. I said, don't even want to take that move, but Elias did. It got eliminated.
Yo, I love when they do these random Marvel vs. Capcom 2 combos, man. That was cold, even though my man really took a foot to the face.
Yeah, like Duff for that. There's no way you could take it. He was just there. Number 20, Finn Balor. He came out. He eliminated Gargano. He eliminated Giant Gargano. Then number 21 was the two-time Hall of Famer, the six-time actually world champion Booker T. He came out to the ring. I was like, oh, he struggled a little bit, but he coming out there. He was out there. He was hitting them cross kicks. Them legs wasn't getting as high.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, but it was cool to see Booker T out there because it was in Texas. I know he's not from San Antonio; he's from Houston, but still, it's Texas. And then there's a good chance for him to get the spinner Rooney. I was like, oh, please get it off, please get it off. He got the spinner Rooney off, but then Walt Gunther eliminates Booker T. So it was a nice little cameo, a Texas native out there. So I was like, shout out to Booker T. You know, I like seeing Booker T. How'd y'all feel about Booker T? Brian, you still there?
I did not care about Booker T.
Oh man, Booker T's one of my favorites, man.
I did not care to see Booker, man.
Oh man. What are you not a fan of Booker T?
I am a fan of Booker T. I could do the spinner Rooney. I did not care to see him in this Rumble match.
That man back there, he said, "Sharmell, ice me down, baby." He need that. He need that. You know, what I'm saying, some ointment. But okay, so after Booker T comes into the ring, I'm looking at my note. Damian Priest comes out. Okay, so I know we got the whole Judgment Day in the match now. 23 was Montez Ford. Now he come out all serious, right? I'm like, are we about to like do a little push of Montez Ford here? But he don't last that long. You know, he come in there and get a couple hits in, but then Priest tosses him out, and he's just looking up at him like, really? And I'm like, that kind of was like wasted to me. Shit,
yo, honestly,
you could have gave Dominic's time to Montez. To be honest with you, they come. Number 24 is Edge. Edge comes down, and the Judgment Day is staring Edge down the ring. He comes in there, spears all of Judgment Day, and Edge takes out Damian Priest. Edge takes out Balor, but then he tries to take out Dom Mysterio, and he throws him over, and she's trying to push him down. Priest and Balor come back and eliminate Edge. So now that rivalry ain't done yet. So now they're beating up Edge in the aisleway. They literally walk back up that long ass aisleway and beat up Edge. And then as Edge is getting more of the advantage, Rhea comes down, like right there at the entrance thing. And then Edge not gonna hit Rhea, but who's behind Rhea? Beth Phoenix makes a return to come get her receipt. Looks out of a time cap. She don't look old at all.
She don't. Yeah, right.
Like just built like an action figure. I mean, my God. And Rhea turns around, gets speared by Beth. Crowd pops for that. Number 25, Austin Theory, as he was waiting on top, like, y'all go ahead, y'all beat everybody up and stuff like that, then I'm going to just, it's gonna be cool. Number 26 is Omos. And so he comes down, does his little Omos stuff that's, hitting clothesline, sidewalk slam. And then Braun Strowman comes out next. And then we get the whole Strowman and Omos stare down. They start fighting each other. And then Braun easily eliminates Omos out the ring. There you have it. Number 28 is Ricochet. But then meanwhile, as what was it? Sheamus, I don't know, I forgot. Sheamus and Drew was over on the ropes. Gunther eliminates both of them. Sheamus and Drew are out now. Number 29 is Logan Paul. I was just like, oh shit. Because now, to be honest with you, you knew one of them was going to be Cody. So it's probably going to be 30 so he can get the whole, wrestling has more than just one royal family. We just want to get that. We just get the whole interest and everything, the one that Prime loves so much. But then I was like, well, maybe 29 was going to be for Stone Cold, right? And I was just like, then when I heard Logan Paul's theme hit, I was just like, ugh. But I knew he was going to probably be in that thing in the first place. The one spot of the match, though, was Logan Paul and Ricochet is on each side of the apron across the ring. And then they want to prove themselves, like, yo, Ricochet, like, yo, I do this, bro. You a guest here, basically. And Logan, like, yo, let me see what you got. So they both springboard and launch each other in the ring and like do like a crossbody in midair. I don't care how much I dislike Logan Paul. That thing was fucking awesome. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not a fan of Logan Paul, but that right there was dope. Then number 30 is, who it is. It's Cody.
Oh yeah.
Cody make his way out. He don't bring the dog. I don't know where Prime is at because I was gonna hope he'd do the intro with the boom, 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 boom. You know, the whole fireworks and everything. Because Cody was going to get the whole the interest, and people pop for Cody. And I was like, that's that. That's who's going to win. Going to win this Rumble. So as they go down, Braun gets eliminated by Cody Rhodes. Then Ricochet gets eliminated by Austin Theory. Theory was out by Cody, and then after who does shout out to Austin Theory for taking that awesome ass curve style. He sold the shit out of it. That's what I was saying. I was sitting here, I had my nose kind of backed up. Seth gets taken out by Logan Paul. I was like, are you serious? You had Logan Paul eliminate Seth? As him and Cody did the stare down, he threw the weight belt in there. We had a little matchup. But then Cody eliminated Logan Paul. So now the last two is Cody and Gunther. And they had about a 5 to 7 minute match after, when it was just them two. And Gunther beat Cody's chest. I was like, shit. I'm like, bro, you just came back from that. You tore your pec all off the bone and everything. And now this man come back and just slapping your chest red again. You just like that look. But and Cody kept getting on the top rope, but I was just like, look, we have enough botches. I don't need Cody to botch. And then they were like, oh, Gunther won. Would I kind of be mad at that? I'm like, oh, that'd be interesting. But we knew Cody was going. We knew Cody was going to win here. Well, Cody hit the crossroads on Gunther, and then he clotheslined him outside the ring. Cody Rhodes is your winner for the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble. So I'm gonna talk to you fellas. Give me your thoughts on the Rumble.
I thought it was good for the most part. And I say this for both Rumbles. There definitely was a time where the ring was just too crowded, and it's like, yo, y'all need to start tossing some bodies over the ropes. Ooh, excuse me. So I'm just like, but besides that, like I liked what I was watching. I was having fun watching this, especially because they really kept the powerhouses in for a minute.
Yeah.
So it was like, yo, like let's go.
Drew and Sheamus lasted longer than I thought they was gonna last. To be honest with you, I was like,
definitely.
Yeah, and Gunther lasted 70 minutes in this Rumble. He broke Mysterio's record. He lasted 70 minutes. You going to now? I don't know where you at, because this is the one you told me that you said Trish booked the end, but he booked something else. Ain't no way Vince is booking Gunther to be in there for 70 minutes. He may have him come out at 20, 25, whatever the case may be, but this right there, and he's Intercontinental Champion. I'm like, yo, just put some respect on the name, basically. Yeah, I was happy to see that.
There was times I thought he was about to win, low key.
Yo, bruh, low key, like they teased, but then at the end, Cody and them was doing too much tease at the point. I was like, all right, just hurry and give it to Cody. Just get her and give it, because I ain't gonna lie, that first match it was draining. I was just like, damn, it's 9:15 and we just now getting to the next promo for the next match. I was like, we was in that joint for an hour and 15 minutes. So next up was the Pitch Black match. God, the Pitch Black match, or as I call it, the Batman Forever match.
The Batman Forever, WWE Neon.
Yeah, remember that scene in Batman Forever where Robin, Dick Grayson, Chris O'Donnell, whatever you want to call him, kidnaps the Batmobile and takes it for a joyride, and he meets that glow-in-the-dark gang in the alley. Yeah, with them glow-in-the-dark chase. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, no, hold on. Was that Batman? No, I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all. That was Batman and Robin that had the glow-in-the-dark thing, because Bane.
That was. Yeah, I was about to say that was Clooney, wasn't it?
Yeah, still, both bad. I would say, but they that glow in the dark game with all this neon shit. That's what this reminded me of. And I said, okay, y'all try something. It ain't, but don't ever do this shit again. Only spot that was relevant, LA Knight, yeah.
Yeah.
Jumps on to Bray Wyatt through the table. Bray Wyatt had like this little kind of skull red eyes, kind of half mask on at first. Then he gets him Sister Abigail in the ring and pins him. Okay, and after the match, Bray changes his mask and now he's like possessed by something else.
Yeah, he and the Predator.
Yeah. Then he starts chasing LA Knight. LA Knight takes his glow in the dark kendo stick and keeps trying to hit Bray Wyatt with it. He's no selling it. They go up to this little area where he gives LA Knight the Manimal Claw, and he's laying on this trunk thing, this little stage area. And then you look up on top of this, on top of the stage that's higher up, is Uncle Howdy. And he's staring at LA Knight, and what the fuck? Because after that, he just leaps off, or as Prime said, Darby Allin style. He just leaps off and just crashes on LA Knight, which, by the way, he missed. If you go back and watch that, he missed.
Yeah, he did.
LA Knight had to turn over to kind of get in there, and then the fireworks came up on there. And I was like, what the fuck was this? And as Bray staring down, if you look up in the shadows, some people could have missed it. If you look up in the shadows, up on that balcony where Uncle Howdy jumped from,
yeah, you see the rest of the Firefly.
Yeah, like whoever's acting as Firefly Funhouse is looking over at what was happening. I was just like, when the White Rabbit stuff was happening and they had to go look up the codes and stuff like that, I was actually into it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But then I don't know where it's going, what the payoff is going to be, and now it's starting to feel like regular old Bray Wyatt shit. To the point where I'm like, I'm not liking this, especially if not for LA Knight. Yeah. So, how did you feel about that? Did you like it? I mean, like I said, it was just my personal thing.
Match though. That's the.
What you say?
That's the funny part. I actually did like the match though.
You did like the match?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I mean, to each his own. That's fine. That glow in the dark stuff. I was like, I need more from Bray and whatever's going on here. Raw Women's Championship matchup. Bianca Belair takes on Alexa Bliss. This matchup was the middle of the road. This was, alright, just get this shit over and done with, because nobody was believing Alexa Bliss was going to win this matchup. And I was like, we just see a lot of Uncle Howdy stuff. We're going to get some more. Bianca hits the KOD, because I was not really going to break down this matchup here. And after the matchup, Alexa's on her knees kind of crying in the ring, if you can say that. And then there's like a video footage of like, hey, do you feel in control from Uncle Howdy? And I was like, we ain't done with this. I just want the Queen Alexa. I not the Queen. I just want the Goddess Alexa Bliss back. Is that so wrong to ask?
Not at all.
I just want the.
I'm getting tired of it. That was the match that got on my nerves. It was like, yo, come on, now, y'all wasting my time.
Really, I was like, I just want the Goddess back and everything like that. Prime, are you back yet or no? I don't know. I think we probably could have lost Prime in the live chat. I'm not necessarily sure.
Prime with the bed, man.
Yeah. Well, me and you going to rock this out. 30 Women Royal Rumble is up next. And I was just like, come on. I need points. Okay? So, number one, Rhea Ripley. I was like, shit. I hope she can make this. Because she was number one. Number two was Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan wanted to be number one, but she ended up being number two. So, they do the fighting in the ring. Number three is Dana Brooke. Oh, God. There was a day I used to love Dana Brooke. What happened to my girl Dana Brooke? I was like, I can't stand her. Number four is Emma. Dana Brooke, she go for a reverse DDT on Rhea, but she messed up the move and kind of folded Rhea back, and Rhea got right back up and started hitting her. I think she was pissed, like you almost fucked me over type thing. Kind of like that Okada work shoot thing that happened a couple weeks ago. So, but then Shannon Baszler comes in at number 5. That's
when I thought, like, all right, we about to get the cleanup crew early.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, because I was like, I felt as though this had more of a nice balance to it. Number 6 was Bayley. Bayley comes down to the ring, a rips up a sign from the fan. As soon as she comes through the ropes, Liv Morgan gives her an Oblivion. I thought that was kind of cool. And number 7 is B-Fab. I was like, oh snap, y'all about to put B-Fab in the ring? Because we know B-Fab can't go. So I was just like, y'all give her a spot at the Rumble? All right, Triple H. All right, let's let your girl go in there. B-Fab goes out in there.
And for some reason, Michael Cole is still him and Top Dollar. Like whatever beef they got, man.
Yo,
come on.
Honestly, that'd be kind of cool because I would love to see like Top Dollar and Hero beat up Michael Cole. That'd give some good heel heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you never know. The shit could go somewhere. Michael Cole, keep doing what you're doing because he is. Any opportunity he get, he gonna flame out Top Dollar. Any opportunity he get. But B-Fab's taking out in 30 seconds. I mean, she get enough to get some hits in. She get a move on Dana Brooke.
Listen, she got some nice little spots in.
Yeah, but then Rhea like,
I wasn't mad at it.
Rhea said, "Get out here, sis." Cool. Number 8, Roxanne Perez, the NXT Women's Champion from Booker T's Reality of Wrestling. She comes in there, House of Fire. Yo, if y'all don't know, Roxanne Perez is really good. Roxanne Perez is really good. Number 9 is Dakota Kai. And then number 10 is Io Sky. So now all the Damage Control's in the ring. Dana Brooke gets eliminated by Damage Control. Emma gets eliminated by Damage Control. Roxanne Perez is eliminated by Damage Control. So Damage Control is taking over this Rumble right now. Number 11 is Natalya. We have not seen Natalya since Shayna Baszler broke her nose. I like to bring that story back together, but nobody in the crowd cared. It was just like, oh, it's Natalya. We never knew she was out, be honest with you. Number 12 is Candice LeRae. Shayna Baszler is like giving Nia Jax the sleeper while she's on the apron. Nia Jax in the ring. Not Nia Jax, excuse me. Natalya's in the ring. And then they both on the apron. And then they both get eliminated and get knocked down to the floor. I believe it's by Damage Control. Number 13. Well, number 12 was Candice LeRae. Number 13 was Zoe Stark. She comes out. Number 14 is Xia Li. She comes out, and comes out with her weapon and everything. The ref like, yo, you can't take that into the match, even though it's no disqualification, right? I'm like, it's no disqualification. But no, right. she give it to the ref, and she starts going off for everybody. Candice LeRae gets eliminated. I was like, well, that was short-lived for her. Then number 15, right there in the midway point, is Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch comes out, and Damage Control leaves the ring through the middle row and starts fighting Becky on the outside, but she takes care of them, and she goes in there and starts stomping out Bayley. Number 16 is Tegan Knox, which, thank you, what was it, Corey Graves out there, when he was just like, yo, what is up with this shiny wizard? Because Prime will tell you, anybody will tell you, I just do not like Tegan Knox's finisher being called the shiniest wizard. He's like, well, what does that mean? Because she does the shiny, the shiny wizard better than anybody.
It's the shiniest the other wizard.
And he was just like, I was like, that's how I feel. I'm like, she got probably one of the worst shiniest wizards in wrestling. I'm just like, really? And they got her calling the one, and she the shiniest wizard. Okay, yeah, stop it.
Yeah, right.
Number 17 was Asuka, but it wasn't the regular Asuka.
This new Gold Ranger Asuka, I'm with it. Matter of fact, let me get her on my thing, man. Like,
yeah, look, this was Kana, the killer clown from back when she was working in Japan. That character returned straight up here. I was like, she crazy, and I'm just like, oh, y'all about to get it. And she come in there, she start taking everybody out. Tegan Knox gets eliminated. Number 18 is Piper Niven. No, she said, we done with Doudrop.
Yep.
It's Piper Niven. The name I came in with the Mae Young Classic with is Piper Niven. She comes in, and she's a House of Fire, doing all her big woman spots, and she's in there close towards the end. To me, they're coming in.
Up with, everybody's wearing like green. Did you notice that?
I did notice that. I don't know.
Yeah, like Emma and Bayley were damn near wearing the same colors, and then Piper Niven came out and she had green on too. Now I noticed like the neon the girls wearing neon. I'm like, all right, that's Mountain Dew, the pitch black colors, whatever.
Yeah.
But like it looked like Eagles colors, low key. But I'm like, none of y'all are from here, so why are y'all wearing
Green,
like
yeah.
green? What's
Honestly,
going on? I don't know. It's just something I'm curious about.
No, I agree with you on that. Tamina came out number 19. I was like, oh my gosh, she still finds a way back in these things. Number 20, Chelsea Green comes out. Everybody's like, Chelsea Green is back. She come in, talk all this shit. She come down to the ring, and she gets eliminated instantly.
Immediately.
By Rhea Ripley. Like, she only did it for like, what, 2-3 seconds? And she was out. And then after that, Dakota Kai gets eliminated. Then Io Sky gets eliminated. But then Bayley eliminates Becky. But then Bayley gets eliminated. So all 4 of these women are out. And they just start brawling to the back. So obviously the Becky and Bayley thing is not over yet. Number 21, Zelina Vega comes out dressed as Jory from the new Street Fighter 6 game that's coming out June 2nd. My birthday month. I already put that joint on pre-order. So make sure if y'all a Street Fighter fan, go put that joint on pre-order if y'all trying to, you know, get up into that joint. Just saying. That was and she came out there looking like her, you know, because she's a good cosplayer and everything. So I was cool.
She straight out of Tekken.
But yo, the funny part is, her and Xia Li find themselves on the apron, and Xia Li does like a kind of comic martial arts.
I said Tekken. I'm in Street Fighter. Yeah,
say what?
Yeah. I said Tekken. I'm in Street Fighter.
Yeah, and then Zelina Vega's on the apron, so they start fighting each other. Corey Graves and Pat McAfee had me die because they was just like Tiger knee, Hadouken, uppercut, Tiger uppercut. Yo, I was dying. I was like, yo,
I was crying. Yep.
They had me going. I was just like, yo, this shit is fucking hilarious, man. This thing was fucking hilarious. I was sitting there like, man, oh my god. But Xia Li ends up getting taken out by what was this? Zelina Vega. I thought she would get eliminated with her too, but she did. So next up is Raquel Rodriguez. Okay, she's the next one up. Then I'm gonna keep my eyes on that timer. But she comes in House of Fire. Then Micha Mia. I'm not just gonna call her Michin. Okay, I'm gonna call my girl Mia.
We are not calling her that.
Yeah. Come in at number 23. Number 24 is Lacey Evans. Drill sergeant.
God.
She kept her boots on because she knows she lost her soul of her boot on SmackDown on Friday, which, excuse me, we did not mention in the review. But that's on us. But we didn't mention it on the review. Coming in at 25, Michelle McCool. Now earlier we see Michelle McCool in the audience for her kids. It's like, hey, Michelle McCool's here.
You know what's crazy? I'm so naive because I really didn't think she was jumping in.
You know, but it seemed like she was just like, yo, every year I'm here. I was like, well, shit, she doing all that. Put her in a damn game by now. Michelle McCool comes in there, and then Tamina gets taken out. Indy Hartwell from NXT is in there. I know a lot of people did not know who Indy Hartwell was.
Waste of space, and I love Indy, but God, it was a waste of space.
Number 27, Sonya Deville. I was like, oh, she's in the Rumble, but yet she gets a title match next week on SmackDown. I thought we need both of them. I was like, we could have put another woman in there, another surprise in there, but Sonya Deville's in there. Zoe Starks gets eliminated by Sonya Deville. Zelina Vega gets choked in the Cobra Clutch, and then Lacey Evans just tossed her to the outside. I was like, damn, that's her, her new thing. Shotzi is out with the TCB tank. She comes in there, but she don't last long. Indy Hartwell gets eliminated. Nikki Cross comes in at number 29. So as we're waiting, I'm sitting thinking like it's 30. I'm like, so who's it going to be? I was like, if it's Naomi, right, at number 30, then she has to win the Rumble. You can't come in and be going for that long and not win the Rumble. You can't. Right. However, I was just like, who? And then as I'm thinking, who is it? Nia Jax music started playing. I'm just like, wait a minute, wait till the countdown. But then the countdown comes up as some music is playing. I was like, who fucked up? Who fucked up? Because that was a botch.
Big botch.
Because I'm like, he was going to do the countdown, and then you hear the music off, but then Nia Jackson started coming down. And I was like, wow, they botched that. But so she comes down the ring, and everybody just staring at Nia Jackson, and she was like, Nia Jackson was like just screaming like some hood joint, and just in the neighborhood, just like, she's like, this my shit. And I was like, fucking this, I'm back, bitches. I was like, whoa. Did she say shit? That's how I was thinking it. Well, all the women start jumping Nia Jax because she the biggest one in there. And look, I ain't trying to shame them like that, but did Nia Jax get bigger?
I don't think so.
Okay. Because
she looks curvier to me.
Because first of all, Nia Jax is a very beautiful woman, so I want to put that out there right now.
Oh yeah, big facts.
Yeah, so she's a very beautiful woman, so I'm not even going to sit there and act like she's not. But it's just that my wife always brought up a comment saying that they never knew how to dress her right. Maybe that's true. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah. I thought the fit was cool.
Yeah. But Rhea Ripley tries to suplex her once, but it doesn't work. But then she does end up hitting a riptide on Nia Jax. She was like, get her ass out of here. So they all team up, and then they all eliminate Nia Jax. So Nia Jax is out. Lacey Evans is eliminated by Raquel Rodriguez. Sonya Deville gets eliminated. Michelle McCool is finally out. Shotzi gets thrown out by Piper Niven, and then Mia Yim gets tossed out by Piper Niven, and she gets like thrown out, and she lands on Shotzi Blackheart. Then Piper Niven gets eliminated, and Raquel Rodriguez is trying to give the what is her finishing move? The
Tahana Bomb.
Yeah, the Tahana Bomb to Rhea Ripley, but then Rhea catches her, knocks over the ropes, and she falls out. So then Nikki Cross is eliminated by Liv Morgan. Now we're at the final three. It's Liv, Rhea, and Asuka. New clown Asuka. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I like, they all on the apron. They all get taken out on the apron. Asuka goes for the blue mist, and it hits Liv Morgan in the face. But then Rhea boots Asuka off the apron. So now it's just Rhea and Liv. Now Rhea taking her time because Liv can't see. But Liv hits Rhea's legs and knocks her off the apron, but she's hanging on. And now she still can't see, but she tries to feel her hands, hits her hands. Rhea kind of like curls up, puts her legs around Liv's neck,
and just tossed her off the apron. And Rhea Ripley is your 2023 Women's Royal Rumble winner. Points. Oh yeah.
Just saying,
I think she getting the belt too.
Oh yeah. First of all, I want it to be.
Wait, who's she going against?
It needs to be Bianca. It needs to be Bianca.
Yeah, because I heard them talking about winner goes against Charlotte, and I'm like, huh?
No, Dan, I don't need to see Rhea and Charlotte. I need to see Rhea and Bianca, because Rhea and Bianca put on a damn good match, and they got chemistry and all that stuff. Yeah, so Rhea will get that belt. So now we get the bathroom break. Look, for those out there who like Hardy, good for y'all. I don't know who this dude is. A lot of people that I know don't know who this dude is.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
Yeah, I was asking my sister's boyfriend, and he was like, I don't know who this guy is. He's like a country rock guy, and I'm just like, I really don't know who Hardy is. And for those out there listening, we just asked a bunch of black people. We just didn't know who this guy was. We didn't. I was like, damn, it's like 11. It's like 11:30. We still doing this Hardy performance?
Right.
Yeah, I like, screw that. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, okay, let me go handle some stuff and get ready for the main event. And that's when we came back to it. It's time for the main event. It's time for the WWE Undisputed Championship match between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. There were slight spoilers because there was things talking about hey, we see The Rock's mom in the audience. I was just like, don't tell me that shit. I was right. Sometimes I just miss the era back when I was coming up where it's just like, shit just happened. And you know what I'm saying? You didn't have social media to find stuff out because Chubbs, if he's out there listening, sent me the picture. And then probably like, damn, I just saw the picture. Then he sent me the picture and stuff. So I was just like, all right, well, it's cool because I'm happy to see The Rock. Anyway. So if I see The Rock's mom out there, I'm happy to see The Rock. So Reigns and Kevin Owens is out there. Reigns comes out with just Sammy and Paul Heyman. There's no Usos, there's no Solo. He just comes out with Sammy. So at the beginning of the match, they just shoulder tackle each other, test each other's strength. Where Owens knocks down Reigns with a back elbow and gives him a senton, and then a cannonball in the corner, takes him to the outside, and then he gives him a senton on the outside. Meanwhile, they're back in the ring. He gives Kevin Owens a Uranagi, which Michael Cole calls. He gives him a rock bottom like move, and I was like, "Damn, Cole, you just giving it away, right?"
Right.
Now, for those out there, obviously we know what we know, but I was like, that's what it felt. I was like, "Yo, you just giving this shit away," And Reigns to Superman punch, Owens kicks out. Now we get some more back and forth. Reigns goes for a spear, but he misses, and then he hits the turnbuckle. Kevin Owens hits his swanton, and then Roman kicks out. Kevin Owens was trying to go for his moonsault. Kevin Owens has hit this moonsault so many times as Kevin Owens and as Kevin Steen. It's when you're on the middle rope, and then as you jump, because Lacey Evans does the same moonsault also, is when you jump up and you turn, you're facing forward, but when you jump up, you turn your back and you're on top of it, then you do a moonsault. Owens tried that, but his left foot slipped off the rope and he fell. I'm glad he's okay.
Died. Yep.
I'm glad he's okay, because I'm like, those things can be slippery. So then he goes back to the middle rope, does a moonsault where Roman moves out the way anyway. Because I was like, that could just fucked everything up. I missed when the ref got knocked out, but Kevin Owens is a pop-up powerbomb and there's no referee. So Reigns blows Kevin Owens, and he tells Sammy to get him the chair. Sammy hesitates, he's like, "Give me the chair." All right, you get the chair. So he slowly gives it to him, but then as he gives it to Reigns turns around and walks into a stunner. And then Owens pins him, but then Reigns kicks out the stunner. Kevin Owens tries to go for another pop-up powerbomb, but Roman hits a Superman punch and then hits a spear. And like, Owens is taking these spears like on his head, Like he's like getting turned inside out on his head, but then he kicks out. Sammy tells Owens as they're on the outside, stay down, just stay down. But Roman runs, spears Owens through the barricade. And then, meanwhile, he's like, "Oh, you want to keep talking to Owens like this?" So we see Owens do his spot where he they're on the steel steps, and what happens is he Austin Theory, not damn, I keep saying Austin Theory, my bad, y'all, my bad. It's late. So but what happens is Roman Reigns takes him and then throws the back of Owens' head on the steel steps. He does this twice. Now we've seen Owens do this spot before with Austin, like in the Austin Theory match. Where he took that kind of spot, and it's hard to look at. You know what I'm talking about, Q?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to look at of the back of his head going at the rigid part of them steps. So Sammy is just like, yo, like he's really feeling bad.
He was trying to kill Kevin Owens.
Yeah. So Sammy looks scared, and then Reigns hits another spear and wins the matchup. So it's like, okay, now what's going on? Now the Bloodline gets in the ring. We get Jay, we get Jimmy, we get Solo. Everybody's in the ring. Jay's about to put the leg on the Sami Zayn, like, welcome into the Bloodline, Sammy Uso officially. Then Reigns said, we ain't done yet, because he got to pass my test. So then the Bloodline beats up Kevin Owens. Jimmy and Jay, they beat the shit out of Kevin Owens, and they give Owens the 1D. Then they put him in the corner and put the chair around his neck and give him the hip attack that they gave Riddle. That took Riddle out for it. He's still out. Then he's like, no, we're not done. He said, wise man. And Paul Heyman takes out 2 handcuffs, and they handcuff Kevin Owens on the ring rope. So now he can't do nothing. Both hands are handcuffed, and the Usos give Kevin Owens super kick party. I'm talking about, it's like the Young Bucks out there. It's super kick party, back for 12 super kicks they gave this man. 12 super kicks, and then Roman about to hit Owens with a chair, and he was telling like, yo, you've been holding Sammy back, he's ours now. And as he's about to do that, Sammy jumps in front of him, just like, yo, we don't have to do this. he's been down enough. This is beneath you, Roman. And Roman just like, I don't have to do this. You doing it.
You do it.
Hand the chair over, and he told him to take the chair, and it was like Sammy was like contemplating trying to hit Owens, but then Reigns was slightly ahead of him. It looked like Sammy was teasing like hitting Reigns, but everybody was like, "Oh, is he really going to do that?" They had us as the audience by the balls in this whole segment.
Mm-hmm.
We was at every command like, "Yo, whatever you do, like I'm with it." That's how they had us, man. Well, Sammy, eventually Roman gets too far ahead, and Sammy hits Roman with the chair.
Hit him with the Seth Rollins special.
The way Roman saw that was just like he felt like he did when Seth turned on the Shield, but he looked in the back like, "Are you serious?" But it was Jay's reaction. Jay Uso's reaction. He was just like, "Yo, what you doing, man?"
Sold it.
So he's like, "What? That's supposed to be your brother. What are you doing?" Like, he was like legit hurt. Like, "What are you doing, Sammy?" And he's like, I'm sorry. Jimmy like, "Yo, I ain't trying to hear any of that noise." Super kicked him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jimmy starts beating him down. He was like, and then Solo come in there, give him a Samoan spike. And now
Solo was holding on to that spike for 2 days.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, I want to drill right in this man's neck." So now that they beating up Sammy, and then they looking at Jey Uso like, "Yo, get in this. That ain't your brother. We're your family. I'm your brother. Well, actually, we're your brothers. That ain't your brother right there." Fight him, and then Roman gets in there. He's like, "Yo, destroy him." But then Jay does something that none of us are expecting. He get down, he roll out, and he walk away. Conflicted. It ain't like he walked away like he just looked at Roman just like, "No, man." Like, he looked hurt, like to the point where I got played so bad. I don't even know what's going on, or I really feel for Sammy. That's one thing I love about it. I don't know where the fucking story going now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just thought it was going to be all bloodline jumping Sammy and Jay. Like, "I told y'all so. I told y'all." And then, "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?" You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought was going to happen. Jay walking away, I did not see that coming. To the point that now, Jimmy getting mad, and he goes right back, super kicks KO again. Why not? And start beating up Sammy, and then Roman just takes the leg, breaks it all apart, and throws it down on Sammy, and then they walk away. They stop. I'm like, are we really about to milk this? Then the whole little thing came up, and then they did the recap of the whole Royal Rumble, and that was it. No Rock.
No Rock.
They really got us. No Rock at all. I was just like, wow. In a way, I'm kind of happy, because I'm kind of glad we got swerved, because I was like, I'm tired of secrets always being revealed. But I was sitting thinking like, but damn, I was like, we ain't get no Stone Cold or The Rock on this show. But that we got.
Yo, I don't know why y'all was expecting Stone Cold. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But that was the Royal Rumble in a whole. A great ending to the show. One of the, I think probably one of the greatest endings in Rumble history.
Hell, definitely.
This bloodline stuff has been, wow, the chef's kiss of it all. It really has been. And honestly, when it comes to that, and I enjoyed, the main event and the whole main event segment. I enjoyed the women's Rumble. Cody came back and everything like that. So I'm still giving it a thumbs up show.
Same.
I'm still gonna give it a thumbs up show. I enjoyed it.
Same. I had a lot of fun watching this.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it no fail.
Yeah, and it's fun, cause I was surprised, like, yo, nobody is texting me back right now. I'm like, are they still awake? Are they still even watching this show right now? But I was like, because my sister and my wife, Lady Sketch, they was out. They was just like, we was dealing with the outside today, so we gotta take a nap. And I was like, oh, it's cool, but I was sitting there just watching that whole thing. So now it's just like, yeah, it definitely can't be no Rock now, because you don't waste a Rock at Elimination Chamber. You don't get a Rock away on a random SmackDown. There's just no Rock now. The focus is going to be Roman and Cody, like it was going to be. And Sammy and Kevin going up against them Usos, but what's going on with Jay? Like, that is a great wrinkle in the story that I really like. So, you guys can post down in the chat below how you guys feel about Romania. You'll give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle, stuff like that. If you want, give an opinion, ask any questions, stuff like that. We are here, stuff like that. So it was a fun show. I am really looking forward to WrestleMania in Hollywood because right now it makes sense for it to be Roman and Sammy at Elimination Chamber now.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes all the sense in the world. We have somebody down here in the chat also. Ben D. Hanna, I don't know if you see it down there, Q. Been watching for 40 years. This was by far my fave Rumble ever as a fan. Okay, yeah, so wrestling for 40 years, and then probably what? Because how many Rumbles that we have right now? 30 plus.
This is 35.
35,
no?
Yeah. 80. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because 88, my birth year when that first Rumble came out. Yeah. So yeah. Oh no, I enjoyed the Triple H book Rumble. They had some things where it was like questionable stuff, and I think people's hopes got a little bit too high. But like I said, Cody came back, Rhea won the Rumble. The pitch black day happened. I mean, I like LA Knight, sure, and then that whole segment at the end with the bloodline and everything. That's all it needed. To be honest with you, obviously, the women's match and all that else was gonna be forgettable, but my God, that's what it was.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and then also, I'm glad Sub-Zero at just add to the chat. He said, "Don't forget the crowd did chant F you to Reigns when he was beating up Sammy."
Yeah, yo, that Reigns, that was the most hill he's gotten since he beat Bray.
Yeah.
For the belt.
Yeah. So, real quick before we get about it, I know it's late, everybody. I appreciate everybody out there that hung out with us throughout this whole chat. I enjoy going live. I do plan on going live for the pay-per-views this year and some other things. However, I'm just like, it shouldn't be this late. I mean, WrestleMania is probably going to be late, obviously, but we got 2 nights, so it shouldn't be that late. But
it shouldn't be that late.
Yeah, Elimination Chamber's not going to be late, but Royal Rumble,
this legit ran over time. Yeah, right?
Yeah, it did. Where do you think, since you part of the bloodline, Flo, where do you think this is going to be?
What?
Where let's say is the story going from here and stuff?
I have no clue, bro.
It's like now you want to see Raw or you want to see SmackDown and see what's going to happen.
Cause now it's like, oh, what's next?
Yeah.
Cause we ain't getting no Rock. We got Cody winning the title, so technically he goes after Roman. It's just like,
well, I mean, I do think Cody wins the championship, and then he breaks off the belts after WrestleMania, so we can have one on Raw and one on SmackDown.
Yeah, I agree.
So
we need that. We need that.
But I appreciate everybody that was out here in the chat, y'all, because I had fun with this. I think, Prime kind of left us and fell asleep on us. Yeah, I understand it. It's 2 a.m. in the morning while we're doing this review. But everybody came out and listened to us. I appreciate it.
Salute.
Huh?
No, I was saying salute to the people that pulled up.
Yeah, I appreciate that still. So stay tuned. I know there's going to be 2K news on Monday, Wednesday probably, because they had a 2K event right there at the same day, at the same place we had the Royal Rumble, so people were out there to play the game and stuff like that. So I want to be talking about that. I plan on going live more often when it comes to wrestling pay-per-views, reviews, or even podcasts and stuff. I plan on doing this more to get more in the habit of things. I like how the things start out and everything. Just a little bit more practice to kind of sprucing this thing up a little bit. But,
for sure, and just gotta do it earlier.
do it earlier, yeah. So my main man Q Flow can be a part of that joint, and like I said, these pay-per-views won't be up this late. That joint is so damn crazy. Yeah, so I appreciate all y'all staying out there. Like next time, feel free to ask more questions, stuff like that. But right now, I see all y'all chats, and thank y'all for out there and join us and everything like that. But we about to get up out of here. Get some
Get some sleep, man.
Yeah, some sleep and everything like that. So once again, this is NC, the place to be. Children, Mr. Andy, the man, the myth, the reality, revolutionary, Q Flow, Flow the rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not DSS for prime time. I know he done fell off or something like that. But we appreciate this, guys. Hey, see y'all guys next time. Get some sleep, and then the Nerd Coalition is out.